We have a chunk of money that's been sitting in cash all year, and it needs to be income producing for us in about 4 years.
Okay.
That's how far we are from retirement. Half IRA, half Roth. We've been bouncing back and forth on whether to get into some real estate and get it paid off in the next 4 years, or to take half of it and go into some kind of retirement fund or do the asset allocation. What would you suggest?
I think out of the 400,000, I'd like to see you get 50 to 60% of that back in, starting to invest. Now, here's what I would look at, and do it gradually. I'm not talking about this week or anything. I'm, over the course of the next 6 months. And I'd like to see you really focus on the stocks that are on my buy list that are income producing, that are income stocks, the utility stocks. You're not going to get a lot of growth out of them, but you're going to get income. The utility stocks, the preferred stocks, maybe there's a couple large cap companies like, the international papers of the world that are paying at 3.5% annual yield. So I would look at those because they're companies, they're stocks that you're just going to want to keep throughout your retirement and allow that income to either accumulate in your money market account or start taking it, start using it. That's that. And the nice thing about it is if you do that now, it's going to be accumulating in your money market account. Now, 4 years from now, you're going to start using that money, using some of that income on a regular basis, and you're going to use it out of the money market account. And you've got this 4-year head start on these stocks producing the dividends, the income, into this money market account. So I would hope that with a 4-year head start, that by the time, that you should never get to a place unless you're drawing out far more than the 3.5%, 4.5% that it's producing. If that's the case, you're going to just have a steady stream of income that is going to continue to be replenished, 4 times a year through some of these dividend producing stocks. I would suggest and guess that in the next 1.5 to 2 years, by that time, you could be looking at a 70%, into some of these stocks, or maybe 75%. But I'm not opposed to the real estate. If you're comfortable with that, I'm not opposed to that because it's very good income producing. One of the things that I'm always concerned about, and this may not be a concern, you guys probably have it down, but is that at some point in time, and I'm talking about at an age, whatever that might be, there are oftentimes you get to a place where, I don't want the headache. I don't want to deal with what tenants want or don't want and all that. I just don't want to be bothered. It's just too much aggravation. So oftentimes, and that's a time to sell, and that's okay because you make some profit. You can take that and move it over into some investments. So I wouldn't want too much in the real estate, but I like the idea of now beginning to learn. You got 4 years to really begin to understand how the income producing side of a portfolio can work.